6 golden skills every man needs in life. What does being a guy in modern society necessarily involve? Generate money, develop muscle, put on appropriate attire, a career to raise your children? It could be all of these things or none of them. Male identity in the 21st century may alter significantly from that of the previous 50 years, but it still is and always will be a fluid idea that depends greatly on where you come from and what you believe is required of you. All you have to do is lead by example and live the life that everyone aspires to. Learn how to apply these essential life skills to get ready to become a successful, ideal man. Here are 6 essential life skills for men in life. Number 1, know how to defend yourself and your family. The outside world might be risky. They are people who might want to harm you, your family, and your community, regardless of where you live, what you do, or who you are. Ideally, none of you will ever have to go through this, but it's always better to be cautious than sorry. Being able to defend yourself is the key to having a defensive mindset. Not merely martial arts or weaponry are on my mind. The first step in developing a defensive attitude is to remain vigilant and prepared for any challenges that may arise. When you're out and about, stay conscious of your environment and pay attention to the small things. Learning a martial art is the second stage to being able to defend yourself and others. Do some study there as well if you're attempting to decide what martial arts you want to learn. Recognize that each martial art focuses on a distinct set of skills. Therefore, some may not be as helpful to you in terms of self-defense. The most important lesson to learn is to do your research and improve at whatever you choose to defend yourself with. Number 2, know your priority. You need to be aware of what's truly important in your life. The distinction is crucial. Since your life is unique compared to others, so will be what you value most. Finding out what matters most to you in life is the first step. As a starting point, use 4 or 5 examples to model and organize the life you desire. You remind yourself of the things in your life that you cannot live without when you consciously make these decisions. Make good decisions because these items serve as the foundation of your existence. Do you engage in excessive smartphone or online usage? Reduce your consumption and instead get the knowledge you need once a day from 1 or 2 reliable sources. Avoid the pitfall of worrying that you will lose out on anything if you aren't constantly in touch. You must purge the clutter from your life. These are tangible things that you no longer require, but that someone else can utilize. Take these things away. Finally, spend time with the individuals who are most important to you. Do you devote too much time to your job? When was the last time you went somewhere and enjoyed some time with your family? Consider how much time you spend with the people in your life. Number 3, financial stability. Your capacity to manage your finances indicates that you've made the required transition into adulthood. Financial independence is the ability to sustain your family without working by amassing sufficient assets and income. The ability to remain consistent in your existing financial condition despite changes in the economy is known as financial security. You must become financially stable by becoming educated about personal money. Debt, savings, cash flow, budget, and expenses are good places to start. Start keeping tabs on changes in the labor market, lending patterns, cost of living, state of the stock market, and interest rates on savings, mortgages, and credit cards. You should be ready for anything after learning more about finances. Create an insurance policy, a retirement account, and an emergency fund. These are all methods of paying it forward in order to increase and enhance your overall wealth. Finally, you must develop budgeting skills. It's excellent to set up strategies to increase your money, but they are all useless if you don't carry them out. To keep yourself from engaging in reckless spending, you must learn to exercise self-control. This way of thinking will help you develop sound financial habits. Wait until you have contributed to the money and savings you have made before making any purchases. Number 4, self-reliance. You must exercise intellectual curiosity. Simply said, nothing should prevent you from confidently expressing your beliefs if you believe in them and think they have validity after careful consideration. For instance, is it necessary to call your insurance for roadside help, or can you change a tire on your own? Even if this is only a little step toward independence, it's important to consider the numerous small everyday talents you can pick up that you currently rely on others for. Instead of paying someone to undertake small repairs for you, learn how to do them yourself around the house. Your toolkit now includes more macho skills as a result. Self-reliance goes beyond simple physical actions. You need to look within yourself and make some serious changes if you want to truly become independent. Embrace your uniqueness as well. You are different from everyone else, and that is all right. Be your best self instead of attempting to be someone else. Number 5, have empathy. It's simple to lose empathy for people when you've had so many bad life experiences. The ability to comprehend and relate to another person's thoughts and feelings is referred to as empathy. In other words, empathy is the ability to put yourself in another person's position. You can better understand someone else's actions and personality by putting yourself in their situation. This is crucial for you personally, but it's also crucial in any professional setting. You will have better relationships throughout your life if you are more compassionate. Consider the scenario where your wife is having a horrible day. She has become weary of her job and commute. Even though you are aware that your job is more difficult and your commute is longer, she often complains about her career to you and seldom ever asks how your day was. Snapping at her and telling her how simple her work is in comparison to yours would not be an empathic reaction. All she wanted was for you to pay attention to her and show some empathy, but instead of being there to support her, you twisted the subject around to yourself. Instead, acknowledge that her viewpoint is distinct from your own. You are her husband. She needs you to support her and listen to her complaints. Just because something is simpler or more difficult for you doesn't necessarily mean that it is the same for everyone else. We all begin from various places, so be considerate of that and show them your empathy. Number 6, don't be a lazy person. Being lazy hinders productivity. The likelihood is that you'll have to put in a lot of effort to make ends meet unless you're one of the fortunate few who inherits a family fortune or wins the lottery. Sometimes working hard can be exhausting. It takes a lot of work to build a firm from scratch, including long days spent crunching data and late nights spent coming up with creative ideas. Let me assure you though, as you start to see your company flourish and your efforts recognized, it will all be worthwhile. Lazy men will never experience the joy of watching a firm prosper or the pride of getting that dream job. The qualities that make a man great, vision, drive, and perseverance, are fundamentally absent from those who roam about without any regard for progress. Do you want to be that kind of a man? Obviously not. Lastly, it can be difficult, to put it mildly, to know what male skills you need in today's environment. To become the finest man you can be, it is still crucial to identify the best skill sets you need to possess and quickly master them. You will undoubtedly feel more accomplished as a person if you learn all of these male skills discussed in this video. Does the video help you in any way? If so, kindly click the like button. In the comment section below the video, please share your thoughts on the skills that are covered. Stay with us for more information by subscribing to our channel. Hopefully you'll be in the upcoming video. Goodbye and take care until then.